Good afternoon. My name is Juliet Cottodejesus. I consider myself a first-generation American, and to clarify, my mother's Filipina, my father's Puerto Rican, but my Puerto Rican family didn't really come to the mainland. And I remember graduating from high school and just thinking, I'm not going to get into college. Like, college isn't, my parents knew nothing about college, and so I joined the military. I served in the Coast Guard for 9 years, and I accumulated a variety of specialties, including accounting, inventory, maritime law enforcement, and electronic troubleshooting. I thought I wasn't just attracted to one occupation, but I needed to do all of the occupations, and I believe that my electronic background taught me attention to detail and to never be afraid to work hands-on, to know how things work. The supply department, I learned how the unit operated as a business, from the small things like ordering, researching protective gear, maintaining it, inventory. And I found I had a real knack for researching new initiatives, making the unit run smoother, and I revamped their inventory record keeping. My law enforcement background taught me the importance of public service, and I would like to combine a lot of my experiences into a business plan to introduce a non-for-profit organization for young adults who, like me, had a hard time trying to figure out what to do with their lives during and after high school. And what I envision is for young adults to conceptualize a toy, custom design it, and to produce it. I believe that this will be a very important part of their future because it develops creative and technical skills, like STEM, that will be essential to their future career options. I would like to make it an internship where they create art, learn future career developing skills, and then take their products, introduce it into a custom art collector's niche, and then recycle that money that was raised back into the organization. And so right now I'm doing market research. I've talked to artists, brushed it by them to perhaps volunteer in teaching within the organization. And I've spoken to the New York retailers. They are My Plastic Heart, PIQ, which is in Grand Central, an online retailer called Cottodejesus Toys, and Kid Robot. They informed me about a few issues with this idea, and their first issue that they brought up was toxic material handling for young adults, and target marketing to their parents or perhaps schools. And then they said that the equipment and the material costs were going to be too high. And so with my market research, I was thinking instead of using toxic plastic materials that the artists use to instead go with ceramics. It shouldn't be too hard. And my grandmother is a ceramic artisan, and so she should be able to help me determine material and equipment cost. And in regards to my target market, they had told me that I should target kind of adults for this program, because they had said that the collectors are generally people with hobby money that buy different designs. And I guess my answer to that was I would like these to be designer toys made by kids for kids. So that's my pitch. I don't know that anybody knows what designer toys are, but Kid Robot produces kind of like a standard canvas, and what kids are doing nowadays is they're painting over them, and then what artists do is they take this and they turn it into something that's more recognizable. And there's also 3D printing, which is a designer toy right now. And if you have any questions, ideas, or recommendations, I would greatly appreciate it.